guys, and welcome to episode 14 of The American Dream. And as you can see, we're in a new studio today because we are announcing the 23-man World Cup squad which will take the USA to the World Cup. Now, there's been some big decisions in this squad. Players that have had to be left out and tough decisions have been made. There's been a wild card chucked in as well. All in my head, we're going to play a 4-3-3. I feel that's his best formation. I've got an idea of my first 11. I've got a couple more friendlies to work things out further, but we've just played against Ecuador and Bolivia and played really well against Ecuador and started looking like the side that we saw at the very start of this journey. So without further ado, let's look at the squad, and this will be the 23-man squad. So there's three goalkeepers. There is Ethan Horvath, Sean Johnson and Zach Steffen are the three goalkeepers. Defenders, Kelly Acosta, George Bello, John Brooks, Cameron Carter-Vickers, Sejano Dest, Justin Glad, Matt Miazga, Eric Palmer-Brown and Anthony Robinson. Midfielders, Tyler Adams gets in. Jonathan Amon, who is the new guy in the squad, yet to be capped under me. He's going to provide a bit of cover on that left-hand side if Timothy Weir's not doing the business. Paul Ariola also returns to the squad. Michael Bradley, the elder statesman in the squad. This is going to be his last hurrah. Weston McKennie, who's captain. Marko Midlejevic, Keaton Parks, Christian Pulisic and Timothy Weir. And just two forwards. We've struggled with centre forwards, as you've seen throughout this. But Josh Sargent is now the new American number 9, and Jordan Siabachu also is the other striker in the squad. But we have got Timothy Weir and also Amon that can play up front should need be. I'm happy with that squad. It's quite a youthful looking squad, but we've got some players coming into the prime years. I'm excited by it. And the next thing you'll need to know is the group that we will be playing in, so we can announce that we have been handed a tough group. And it will be Belgium, Cameroon and Uruguay who are our opponents. If we are to make it through the group stages, we will need to beat these sides. And we do kick off against Belgium firstly. Belgium, obviously one of the top sides in the World Cup, top side in the game. Cracking players, De Bruyne, Hazard, players of that ilk. We're going to come up against them first and see how good we are. So I've got some warm-up friendlies to play. And I shall see you for the Belgium game. It's going to be a good one. So guys, you've seen the squad announcement. It is time for the first group game as we kick off this 2022 Qatar World Cup. Let's just show you what happened in the friendlies. We're coming in good form. I mentioned the Ecuador and the Bolivia games before in the press conference on the news. But now we beat Austria, who were 29th. In the world rankings, a decent side. We then had a nothing game really against a local side and put 10 past them. Nice bit of confidence building. And we've just dispatched South Korea 4-1. And Jonathan Amon scored an absolute John Barnes against Brazil style goal. He just went past and oh my word, what a player. Sadly, it's not earned him a start. But the team that's going to kick off, there was one big decision. And the decision was Tyler Adams or Milejevic. And Milejevic, who's been named the American Player of the Year, gets the nod. So the team to start this first World Cup group game will be Steffen in goal. A back four of Dest, Glad, Brooks and Robinson. McKennie as the half-back with Parks and Milejevic in front. Weir on the left, Pulisic on the right. And Josh Sargent starts as the number 9. They're lacking a bit. Steffen and Dest have been trying to get fully fit. But it's been very difficult, but hopefully they'll grow into fitness. These are a very, very good side. Let's make no bones about it. I expect these to cause us a lot of problems. But I also expect that we can cause them some problems because we are a threat from set pieces. I believe, I will not say it now, but I believe we can cause Belgium problems. Should we? But Eden Hazard's gone past him there. Steffen has to make an early save within 3 minutes. And we've got more defending to do, and we do it. Castagna with the header on goal, but we keep it at 0-0. A draw would be ideal here. If we can get a draw, I'd take it now, and we go to the next game. But I do believe we've got the players that can hurt these, especially on the wings. And if we can get us fullbacks and wing-backs involved, then we've got every chance. Glad knocks it across to Dest, and we've got a chance to come forward down this right-hand side. Dest into space, crosses in. Milejevic, oh, and it's the post! And maybe, so nearly justifying the decision to start him. It were a cracking effort and he smashed off the outside of the post. But early warning sign for Belgium that we are here to give them a game. Keaton Parks into Weston McKennie, captain. Milejevic knocks it over the top to Josh Sargent. Josh Sargent needs the support. He's got Timothy Weir arriving. Oh, and it's just wide. And we're causing Belgium all sorts of problems early doors. 2 good efforts and we're growing into this game. It's back with... It's played forward again towards Anthony Robinson. Now Timothy Weir. Timothy Weir, the mercurial talent, down to Anthony Robinson. Back to Timothy Weir. Crosses in. Pulisic. Sargent. Oh my. We could have had 3. We could have had 3. Make no bones about it. And if you don't take those chances at this level, it could be a frustrating day. But now they've gone pump one forward. Robinson doesn't do really well with that clearance, and we've got defending to do again. It's crossed in, Eden Hazard, and it's over. And the Belgian fans are looking, I imagine, turned up here today thinking they were going to stroll this. Not at all. Not at all. And Glad and Brooks, after that little Gold Cup and the difficulty we had in qualifying, we've started to look back a bit more like us old selves now. And we're starting to get performances as Timothy Weir drives at the Belgian back four. Oh, strikes it well. Good save by Courtois. Not a bad goalkeeper. They're uninterested. Might be time for us to just get creative. Dest into Keaton Parks. Back to Glad. Into McKennie. It'd be nice. Oh, he goes all the way back to Stefan, and Stefan will take a touch and we'll play out from the bike. Belgium not in any great hurry to press us. As Josh Brooks goes into midfield. Keaton Parks out to Weir. Robinson's overlapping down this left-hand side. Weir gets dispossessed, but we retain possession and back with Weston McKennie. McKennie now. Can he play a ball? He can. And Anthony Robinson with the space on this left-hand side. Puts it into the middle. Keaton Parks. Oh, and Keaton Parks. It's a good effort again. And Courtois makes the save. Keaton Parks is having a good solid start to his World Cup here. They're frustrated. And I get the sense that we are frustrating them. We're more than matching Belgium here. And it'd be a shame if we didn't really get a goal in this first half. 0-0. I'd certainly take that. I'm pleased with how things are going, boys. You keep going. They keep going here. We've got a chance of getting something. As De Bruyne goes back to Alderweireld, they've got some cracking players, these, haven't they? I mean, let's not make no bones about it. We're definite underdogs. But I've got Weston McKennie and Milejevic causing problems in midfield. But De Bruyne's got a free kick. He hits it, and it's wide. It's well wide. Come on, boys. And Christian Pulisic isn't having a good game. And neither is Timothy Weir. I could swap this. And I'm going to do. 62 minutes is going to be a double substitution for the USA. And it's going to be Amon coming on. And also Paul Areola is going to come on for Pulisic. Thinking behind that, Amon's electric. And Areola's got an eye for goal. And I think we can go and win this. The other one's Sargent. Do we make a change with Sargent, or do we leave it for a little bit? I think we'd possibly leave it a little bit. He's on a 6.6. He's trying his best. Get creative. And I'll let this corner go. Don't concede from a set piece. We don't deserve it. It's crossed in. Alderweireld off the bar. Cameroon equalise. And the final change of the game, it's going to be Milejevic that comes off. And Tyler Adams is going to come on for a bit of pace, bit of impetus, bit of energy in that midfield. And hopefully, Toby Alderweireld's injured. Do we just go positive? Go on, let's throw a kitchen sink at them for the last couple of minutes. Get creative again. They've got a... Oh, no. It's a good header. We could break. Amon. Right, we have a chance to break away. And it's Amon with his pace and power bursting down this right-hand side. Sargent's trying to keep up with him. Amon still retains possession. Go back. He hasn't. It's crossed in. And it's Adams. Oh, and Tyler Adams has the chance to send us top of the group. And all he's got to do, and it's been a story of that today, he heads it straight at the goalkeeper. But I mean, can we be too disappointed? Absolutely not. That is a cracking performance against a very, very good Belgium side. Their efforts were excellent. I'm absolutely delighted with what I've seen out there. We've got the toughest game out of the way, you'd have to say. And if we have a look at the competition, everybody drew. Both games, one were in 0-0, one were 1-1. Were it? Where are we? Group F. So yeah, both games drawn. All up for grabs. All up for grabs. I mean, that's a cracking performance. We've started the World Cup campaign well. Much to be positive about. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe. It all helps the channel. And we shall see you on Friday for the next group game against Cameroon. Win that one? Who knows? See you later.